Hey y'all, I'm Davidtki. I'm going to be opening up NES Block here at AGDQ 2020. We're starting off with Blaster Master. I ran this game at SGDQ 2019. I'm going to be doing the same category, but I'm a little rusty, so it's probably not going to be as good, but it'll still be fun. We'll have fun. And I'm here with my kid. Unfortunately, he has to watch this while I play. So time starts when I gain control of the tank, which is about 10 seconds after I press start. So I'm gonna go ahead and just press start now, and then let's get this game going. So ready, go. All right. So we're starting off with area 1. Little easy area to get used to the game physics. You're in a little tank. It jumps and shoots. So better than Mega Man. Is Mega Man a tank? I don't think so. First of all, there's oops, too early there. There's a scrolling animation when you transition screens, and if you pause and unpause, you'll skip that scrolling animation, so that makes things just a little bit faster. Oops. My controls feel a little bit off. I wonder what that is. Oh, maybe I had input lag somewhere else. Anyways, this is kind of a Metroidvania style game. You gotta go to the right place, get an upgrade for your tank. Here's a little body of water here. The tank is very slow in water, so we ditch it at this point. We're not gonna need it to go into the dungeon anyways. There's a ladder here, but climbing ladders are slow, so swim to the top, and then get out, and then go in here. And then we've got a top-down view. Jason has, this is the JP version. This is Kane that I am playing as. He has grenades and he has a little pea shooter. The pea shooter can be upgraded by getting gunshots, but we're just not gonna do that. It's not worth it. Well, mainly because I'm gonna take intentional damage boosts going over these spikes, and every time you take damage, you lose a little gun upgrade. So it's just not worth getting them. But it is worth killing these guys to get triple missile pickups. 2 of them for any percent. If this was worthless, we'd probably go with 3. First boss here. The boss is named Mother Brain, and Metroid players wish Mother Brain was this easy. Bad pattern here. So I'm gonna walk right through. Grenades, it's dead. And we grab our first upgrade. Every single boss drops an upgrade for the tank, which in this version of the game is called the Metal Attacker, but in the US version it's called Sophia the Third. Blaster Master Zero kind of merges the branches by making Sophia the Third part of the Metal Attacker series, which is kind of neat. So the shots coming out of my tank are a little bit bigger now. That's because we have picked up Hyper, and that's gonna do something useful for us. We're gonna find a gate monster here. This gate monster can only be hurt with Hyper, and we get past it. And then now we're in area 2. One's here. The area starts to pick up a little bit, but it's still pretty easy. We got these worm guys. They go along the ground and they're hard to hit. If you want to hit them, you get out of the tank to do it, except we don't do that because that's slow. So one thing I'm doing as I play this is I'm killing as many bad guys as possible. Lag management is super important in Blaster Master. Having like 3 enemies on screen will lag it badly. Ouch. Uh-oh. Mistiming some of these jumps. That's alright. Comes with being rusty. I've played this game very little since SGDQ, but we'll be fine here. Oh yeah, the bad guys, the game kind of lulls you into a false sense of security because around 30% of bad guys will drop health refills when you kill them. And while you might be taking a lot of damage, you're getting a lot of health back. So at first you think the game's pretty easy, right? No, it's not. It's very difficult. I mean, we haven't, sometimes, since the drop rates are around 30%, you know, sometimes you get a string of just no drops. and that can get very scary very fast. Hold on a sec. Some enemies end up in very difficult to hit positions. Oops. Yeah, like that. These flying guys are random. These guys going back and forth will generally do their thing, but then sometimes they randomly spin down. Oh, did not make that jump. That's alright. Gotta dance to the music. So, if this were the Death Works category, I would probably be taking damage on purpose here, and then taking a death right before the boss room. Not happening this time around. Because we're doing the category that includes reset works, so no sense in getting rid of lives that we don't have to. So the boss of Area 2 is called Crabulous, and he's going to be easy. Anyone with Nintendo Power will know this trick, but if you pause while a grenade is on screen, it will continue doing damage. Wait for the sound change. And he's dead. Easy enough. So the next upgrade is Crusher, which turns my shot into a rainbow. And it still baffles me that Hyper makes my shot big and Crusher makes it a rainbow. Oops. But oh well. We get both our tank weapon upgrades done out of the way. Yeah, the entrance to Area 3 will be in here somewhere. And I'm actually doing quite well on health. I'm a little surprised. Momentum conservation is super important for Blaster Master. The tank is a little slow to get up to speed, and sometimes there's a little delay before you jump. Oh yeah, the Crusher allows me to destroy breakable blocks. So here's Area 3, and this is the point at which the game starts taking the gloves off. Missed that jump. Some of those jumps are hard to get. So these gumball machines have a tendency to lose their marbles, but if a marble gets lost on you, you're going to take 2 bars of damage. That's a lot. That's like a quarter of your health. But I will be taking damage just because it's faster. Ow. But hopefully these gumball machines play nice. Wow, that's actually really hard to do. The timing on that's pretty precise. The triple missile upgrade, you're seeing me use it a lot in this stage. It does like the amount of damage that 4 Crusher shots would do. They're very useful and very handy. And you're going to use them all in this level because you need them. The gumball machines happen to take 4 Crusher shots, so they're pretty good targets. Ow. So if this were the Warpless category, I would have to be farming these bad guys for hover drops. But whenever you use a warp, you lose any hover that you have gotten. So, and we'll be using a warp right after the Area 3 boss. Another room full of gumballs here, but this one's a lot easier. I'll take this health for safety. I still feel a little bit rusty. Nah, I'm not going to use triple missiles on those. Those turrets will drop hover if you need them. Jumps are a little weird. Okay. I don't think I made that one. I did not. Oops. So far I have made this level look pretty easy. I mean, it's not like the game is going all out just yet. It's just, this is the point at which you suddenly find yourself hit with a couple of things that will take out half your life bar at once can be pretty dangerous. Plus, the boss of this area is the first real difficult boss of the game. 4 missiles left, so I had some extra. Yeah, this dungeon can be a little scary. I mean, there's spikes and you're going to be damage boosting through them. That's not so bad, except, oh, missed that one. But yeah, the damage boosts aren't so bad, except that you're not likely to get your health back. So I mentioned that this is the first real difficult boss. He can be scary because you're very likely to go into him with low health. 4 is plenty for the fight. I think newer runners might want like 5 or 6, but 3 or 4 is plenty. So he's a block and he spawns in these places and they're predetermined. But if you don't get these blocks as soon as they spawn, then he will get out of control fast, but that was easy. Yeah, no problem, right? But since this is any percent, reset. Because in the Japanese version, if you press the reset button, then you go back to Area 1 and you retain your upgrades. And that's convenient because the entrance to Area 4 happens to be right here. Saves me a whole lot of backtracking. But I need hover to get up there, so I need to fill it up first. And so you farm these guys for it, but you gotta hope for luck to get the drops, and I need 2.5 hover to get up, which means 3 drops. Alright, that's good. A little faster to lose your health as Kane than as Metal Attacker. I'll take this real safe. Oops. Alright, that's good. So this will get us to Area 4. And Area 4 is kind of a sewer level. There's a whole lot of maze-like components to it, and then the dungeon has water, and it's all around unpleasant. But since this is 80%, we're not going to have to deal with that, because there's a very convenient glitch we're going to use. So the entrance to Area 5 is blocked off by a locked door. The upgrade from Area 4 is literally a key, but there's a glitch here. Yeah, you turn around as you go through the door at the right frame, and you can just warp right through it. Unfortunately, I am now here without the Metal Attacker, so we're going to have to do the same glitch again right here, because you normally need the Metal Attacker to destroy those blocks, but you door wrap here, all the blocks are going to be shifted off 1 block to the right. So 3 door wraps. And then get yourself in here, pause, unpause, reset, you're through the blocks. Very convenient trick. Means I don't have to take a game over on purpose to get my tank back. Area 5 represents another step up in difficulty because you're going through this entire gauntlet without the Metal Attacker. Like, even if I had brought it through, I would have had to ditch it in the previous room. So you're swimming through here. These scuba divers are throwing their marbles at you. They don't hurt very much, but you can... Attrition will get the... Uh-oh. Those big guys do like 2 bars of damage. That's alright though. 3 health is actually plenty for this part. So normally I would take an intentional death somewhere in here in order to make sure that I was on my last life for a hard shell, but he's by far the hardest boss in the game, and while I do have a glitch that I can use to help me with him, I'm a little concerned that I might not get it first try. So I'm gonna keep this life just to make sure that I can do this. Not getting a lot of health drops here. Okay. Gotta take this just a bit safe. I'm rusty. And then... Uh-oh. Did not get it first try. Waited too long. Let's take the death. It's alright. I gave myself a knife. Yeah. A lot of pause buffering here, just to make sure I get this. Okay, the screen glitched out like that, so I can go over here and do this. Hold on a sec. Okay, we're good. I had to clear out a bunch of bad guys, but yeah, glitched out the boss. Yeah, you leave the boss room, he can't do anything. And then you get the upgrade you need from him. And then at this point, you want to go back to the entrance, take a game over. Alright, so the dive module is the upgrade I got, and it allows the tank to pretty much swim through water. So now it's much faster, but it lets me get through there. The community's trying to find a way to door wrap to Area 6 without the dive module, and we're like one block short. Haven't been able to manage it yet. But we're moving on to Area 6, the ice stage. So the ice physics changed a little bit between the US and Japanese versions. In the US version, you're a lot slower to accelerate, but either way, you're going to be jumping. You don't want to be on the ground. Jump in the air. Area 6, apart from the ice physics, isn't too bad. And then the ice physics are really more annoying than anything else. They don't have a tendency to kill you. On the other hand, the next couple of rooms may be the scariest ones in this stage. Some of the jumps can be difficult. You miss them, you fall a long way. That one is free. Do I go for Leap of Faith? I don't know. No, I'm not doing Leap of Faith this time. I feel like I'm slightly off, and with Leap of Faith, slightly off means failure. So just take it safe. I would have jumped under that platform right there. The next couple of rooms, a lot of blocks in the way, they're not too big a deal. Some spikes, gotta be careful or else you'll fall into them. But time your jumps just right, make it look easy. Show off to all your friends at home. Show them how good you are at this game. And they'll be like, Blast Master, what? That's alright. I love this game so much. Music's so great.
That's why I love NES Block.
Yeah, this is like a de-stress game for me. Seriously. Sometimes if I'm just stressed out, I'll just fire this up and play it. I have so much fun playing it. There's a neat trick that we can use to get up here quicker. Pause, unpause to respawn the blocks helps us with it. And then, again, we're taking damage boosts across the spikes. If I was playing reckless, I might go right without grabbing this health upgrade first. It's possible to make it to the end without it. But again, I'm playing safe. Very safe. A lot of blocks in this room. And then in the next room, there's actually two ways to go. Any casual trying to go left will quickly find that they can't get through this gap. But you walk on the spikes, super easy. The spikes don't make you slip around. So you can line up just right. Area 6 is Frozen Crabulous, who, again, paused glitch will get him, but gotta be a little bit careful here. One grenade to avoid lagging up the screen, and then and then he did not zombie. Sometimes if there's too much lag, he can die but not be dead. We call that zombie. Reset again because we have to go back to area 2, and so we warp back to area 1 with all the stuff we have. Hey, we were just here. It's like we're starting the game all over again. Only, it's like New Game Plus. There is actually a New Game Plus category on the leaderboard, which consists of resetting after you beat the game and then beating it again. The record is just under 5 minutes. But you have to beat the game first, so not exactly easy to set up. Ow. Oh yeah, these guys are losing their marbles, and when they lose their marbles, I lose my marbles. Oh, Crusher could get you right through this gate. Kinda wish I got it first. Oh well. Alright, so the entrance to Area 7 is in Area 2. Luckily for us, we have Crusher to get us to the end of the level quickly. There's a little shortcut around here. Funny thing about the maps to these levels, they're all just one big 8x8 grid, and it wraps around. There's no, like, game engine tricks to have one door lead to a different place. It's just a cleverly designed wraparound, which I find pretty neat, and I only learned that recently. I thought some of these doors were magical doorways, but they're not. Gotta dance here. So the upgrade I got from Area 6 is Wall 1, which allows me to drive on walls.
Yeah.
And that's convenient because this room is way too tall to be trying to hover up it. You just can't do it. So Area 7 hopefully will be pretty short, but the trick involved there, the timing is a little bit tricky, and well, I'm not going to be surprised if I don't get it first try, or even in the first 5 tries. The timing is precise, but you go to this first dungeon. This is not the correct dungeon, but there's a trick here involving walking across lava that, let's see if I can get it. Whoa, first try. And that was with my audio being off. Like the audio is a little bit desynced.
It's what it is.
Oh well.
I think it's just a GV-USB thing.
Alright, well, Solar Fred is, again, grenade glitch. No problem. So you just wait for the sound change, unpause, and then get the upgrade. And then you get a sequel. A sequel that's not known for its quality. It's got janky controls. It can drive anyone mad. I'm talking, of course, about Wall 2. Although Blaster Master 2 is not so great either. And I have played that and run it. Shoutouts to Big John. So, Wall 2 is a mess. If you drive over a ledge, it will make you cling to the wall. So it's like Spider-Man when he's first learning how to use his powers. He suddenly sticks to things and he doesn't know why. Oh hey, I got the swag thing there. So in order to clear ledges with Wall 2, you have to either jump well in advance, or you have to already be so far off the ledge that the wall transition doesn't trigger. It's an all-around messy upgrade. But we'll be going to Area 3 because the entrance to the final area is here. So again, jump well in advance so that you're not accidentally clinging to the platform. Ah, almost had it. I'm really hoping for a hover upgrade drop here. %30 chance? Cool. Okay, that's gonna make Area 8 super easy. Whoa. I don't need a second one. Just one's fine. Yeah, at SGDQ, I actually got the hover upgrade and felt confident enough to just burn it here and show off the area without it. Not right now, I'm a little rusty. So, Area 8 is a gauntlet. There's spikes everywhere. Wall 2 is trying to send you into those spikes. Spikes down there, gotta jump well in advance. You don't want Wall 2 sending you down there. Health for safety, because there's a whole lot of stuff here that's, again, trying to kill you. This is not even the worst of it. Burn the hover here. It's possible to get across that gap without the hover. I'm just not gonna risk it. Again, it's finicky, precise timing. Ceiling here is a little safe, gets you past the first 2 pits. But so I mentioned before about Metal Attacker being slow to accelerate. You have to jump well in advance to actually make it through those narrow openings without bumping on them and falling into the spikes. The fact that I got through there without dying is celebration enough. I mean, I could have done it way faster, but hey. We call that long spike room with the ones the Hellway, and it's a fitting name. Actually, I have a lot of health for this final hallway. There's a lot of ones and a lot of things dropping stuff, but this is not a very difficult room. I'm jumping because the wall transition is slow. But you could just cling to the floor the whole way and you'd probably be fine. Oh, made the jump there. Sometimes it's hard to make those jumps. So, final dungeon. Boss is up here. There's actually 2 bosses here. First, you'll recognize the boss from the cover of the cartridge. He doesn't take damage while the game is paused, but his invincibility timer will run down, so you can rapidly pause and unpause and make the fight a whole lot easier. And then we got the final boss, the Underworld Lord, and there's like 3 different ways to deal with him. You could do the hard shell glitch again. You could also put him in a corner and mash endlessly, and then he wouldn't be able to do anything about it. But I personally prefer to just use the safe spot right here. He can't hit me here, he can't get me. This is like the second fastest method. Time is gonna be when the screen fades to black. And time.
27:17.
Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, that's nearly a minute and a half slower than SGDQ, but hey.
Stuff happens. I remember seeing some of those unfortunate deaths around like the wall 2 segment.
What was that?
That's what I remember seeing the deaths around the wall 2 segment. So I was like, that might be slowing things up, but then you get the first try to get lava skip. I was like, hey,
Yeah.
that'll be a really good run.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. I mean, I would take it for any marathon.
Sure. Anything sub 30, I think, in this game is just fantastic.
Yeah.
That indicates there's a lot of work I put into this.
Yeah, it's a hard game, but I love it so much.
Yeah, you gotta love it. Or gotta run it. Yeah.
Alright.
Good stuff, David. Thank you so much for being our inaugural run for 2020.
Very thanks.
You.